Hi, this is a short video for sign language interpreters, and it includes exercises that I'm going to explain in the beginning, and then at the very end I'm going to walk you through the whole thing so that next time you can just come back and just start at that place and follow through with the exercises, and then eventually you will learn them on your own and you can do them on your own. But again, this is for sign language interpreters, but really these stretches are for anybody, especially if you use your hands a lot like we do, right? Being a massage therapist, I use my hands that much more. Um, so the first thing to do is make sure you're sitting at the edge of a sturdy seat on no wheels. If you can lock the wheels, that would be great, especially those that work in VRS. Try and lock the wheels while you're doing these. Um, Sitting on the edge of my seat. So you want to feel your sit bones, not your sacrum. You don't want to be rolled back, putting weight on your sacrum. That's going to cause neck issues. You want to be up on those sit bones, okay? On the edge of the chair. And the first thing we're going to work is our shoulders. And just a simple shoulder stretch, one where the arm is extended out, thumb is up toward the ceiling. If you can see my thumb giving you a thumbs up toward the ceiling, straight out. So my wrist is in line with my shoulder. Then I bring my arm across the body. Make sure the shoulder doesn't creep up. Make sure that shoulder is down. Holding onto the arm above the elbow. You can't see my elbow through this, but here's my elbow, and I'm above it toward the shoulder, not below it toward the hand. Okay, there's my elbow right there, and I'm above it. And what I want to do is gently press it in while I'm gently breathing. Just little breaths, gentle, 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 in and out. This is about self-care. Be gentle with yourself. And so what you want to do is hold this for about anywhere from 4 to 8 seconds. And then you're going to open it up, reach. And you want to think to reach out. My fingertips are reaching as if I'm trying to grab a $100 bill just out of my reach. Then I'm going to bring that arm back in, above the elbow, press it in, 4 to 8 seconds, and then open back up. And we'll do several of those, probably 4 on each side at the end of the video. So practice that. On the other side, again, make sure thumb is up toward the ceiling, arm is straight out, bringing that arm right across the chest, above the elbow. Here's my elbow, bringing it in toward the chest. Thumb is up. Holding for about 4 to 8 seconds, opening up, reach, 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 and then bring that arm across the chest again. So that's the shoulder stretch. The next one is for the thumb and down here along the wrist area. Now, if you have any symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome, a lot of people will get pain in this area by the thumb, and it's along the radius bone. So be very, very gentle with this, especially if you already have symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome, okay? Always be kind to yourself. So for the thumb stretch, I'm going to extend my arm straight out in front of me, and if you notice, my thumb is off to the side. I'm going to grab that from underneath. So I'm going underneath to grab it, and my arm is slightly bent, okay? Then what I want to do is extend it straight out, and I'm thinking to bring my thumb back toward me. It's almost like my thumb is trying to point back toward me. And this is getting, you can see it. Many of you, and I know I could not go this deep in this stretch. I could barely get this. That's it. I'm serious. My wrists were a mess. So give yourself some time to go this deep, okay? And as always, do the other one as well, but we're going to do all that together at the end. The next one is for the fingers, the phalanges. And we have a tendency to use our flexor muscles, which grab things, but we don't use our extensor muscles to extend out. So we're going to do the opposite of what the flexors do. So again, holding your hand, palm up toward the ceiling. The tendency is to let the pinky kind of get lost in the shuffle. I'll see people grab the first 3 fingers and then this pinky is lost. Everything up in here is deactivated. It's not stretched at all. So you want to be sure to grab all 4 fingers, okay? And as you start to extend out, I'm pointing my fingers down. So here my arm is still slightly bent, and then I want to extend out. And again, you may only be here. That's okay. Over time, you want to think to reach and stretch. But see, I've been doing this for quite some time, several years, but I couldn't do this in the beginning. And again, we're going to be gentle with ourselves, soft, kind. This is self-care, okay? All right, so the next one is for the chest, a chest opener. And again, it's for the chest, not the head. So the head is not going to be going backwards. You're going to be looking up toward the ceiling and opening the chest. So we're at the edge of our seat here. Again, the sit bones are right on the edge of the seat. Legs are at a 90 degree. Hands to the back of your chair. And this is why a wheelchair probably wouldn't work as well. You could try, especially those that work in VRS. You know, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm holding on to this and I'm thinking to lift the sternum right here up, like I have a string here, and I'm lifting it straight up toward the ceiling. I'm not bringing my head all the way back, okay? So grabbing onto the back of the chair and lift. And you can hold this one, I would suggest at least 20 minutes. 20 minutes would be lovely, wouldn't it? 20 seconds every hour if you work VRS, please. More if you can between calls. If you have 20 seconds, no, I don't remember ever getting 20 seconds between calls. But hold this for a good 20 seconds. Very nice. And then gently release. The next one is for side to side. Same with the one we just did for the chest opener. We're not moving the head. The chin is going to stay right in line with the sternum. So right in line. So I'm not turning. I'm keeping the chin in line with the sternum. The opposite hand goes across the opposite knee. The hand you want to stretch holds onto the back of the chair. And again, I want to think to lift through my spine, lift through the crown of the head, and I'm twisting. You want to think to twist from the waist because this is a thoracic twist. Okay, so I'm not turning my head. I'm not turning my head. I just showed you what not to do. You want to keep your chin right here and twist. And again, hold this for a good 20 to 30 seconds. And then when you're ready, prepare for the other side. Again, shoulders straight, hand across, holding onto the opposite knee, back hand to the back of the chair. Think to lift through the spine, lift through the crown of the head, chin in line with the sternum, and then twisting from the waist, not the neck. Very important not to twist from the neck. And again, you want to hold this for maybe 20 to 30 seconds. I'm not going to hold it that long because I want to make sure you guys get the feel for it and what to do. Make sure that your mechanics, obviously I'm not slouched in any way in this twisting. I'm making sure that my whole spine is lifted and twisting into it. Beautiful. All right, so are we ready to go through the whole thing? So just before 9 minutes, next time you can fast forward, and I'll put it in the directions when to fast forward it too, okay? So here we go. Sitting on the edge of your chair, your body is nice and relaxed, your breath is calm, gentle. Shoulders are nice and straight, one arm out, extending, thumb up toward the ceiling, bring that arm in toward the body, above the elbow, press it in toward the shoulder, hold for 4 to 8 seconds, and then open up. Reach as far as you can, full range of motion, and then again across. This is number 2, and we'll do that 2 more times, and then we'll do the other side. And again, when you open, you're reaching like you're just reaching for a $100 bill just out of your reach. And again, across, holding for 4 to 8 seconds. You can hold it for longer if you want. You really don't need to, as long as you're taking gentle breaths. And then open. This is our last one on this side. And then bring the arm across gently, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck. Beautiful. And then open, reach, 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 reach. As you're opening, you're reaching at the same time. Other side, reaching that arm. There's a $100 bill just out of your reach. Grab it. Now bring that arm across. Above the elbow, arm is straight. Gently, ever so gently press that arm in. And again, watch that the shoulder doesn't creep up. Make sure that shoulder is down. And then open, 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 reach, reach, reach. And then again across. This is number 2. Above the elbow, press that in. 4 to 8 seconds. Relax. Gentle breath. Gentle, gentle. And then open up. This is number 3. Reach. It's called dynamic tension. Beautiful. And then bring that across. Bring it into the chest. Feel that in your shoulder. Feel how wonderful your shoulders feel. Again, 4 to 8 seconds is all we need. And then this will be number 4 for us. Reach, reach, reach. Dynamic tension. And bring that across the chest. Holding it for 4 to 8 seconds. Love yourself. Love yourself, interpreters. And then gently release. On the last one, be sure to do it all the way through and reach. Now release. The next one is for the thumbs. This part of the thumb, extend the arm out, palm up toward the ceiling from underneath, grab onto that thumb, and gently hold. And again, this one can hold for 20 seconds. You know, if you only have a few seconds and you want to do a stretch, go ahead and do it. Please do. Sneak in stretches. That's what I do. I sneak in stretches throughout the whole day. Then when you're ready to release, be gentle and kind. Gently release. And then prepare for the other side. Out, grabbing onto that thumb, bringing that thumb down, extending the arm. Arm is extended. When I first started to grab onto the thumb, there was a slight bend there. But once I got the thumb, I extended straight out. Straight out. And again, holding this. And again, don't feel bad if you can't go deep into these stretches. Neither could I. Very nice. And now gentle release. Now we're going to go to the fingers. Again, stretching out, palm up. Be sure to grab all 4 fingers, including the pinky. And again, my arm is slightly bent here. Now I'm going to bring the fingers down and extend the arm. And again, you're going to hold this for about 20 seconds. Not too bad, not too long. It feels so good. This is self-care. We must take care of ourselves. Must, must, must. And don't be afraid if you can't go this far. I couldn't either. Beautiful. Gentle breath and gently release and prepare for the other side, making sure you get all 4 fingers, extending the arms straight forward, and again, looking at it from the side. You can see what I'm doing. Don't be scared that you're not going this deep. Beautiful. Just a few more seconds. Feel how wonderful your body's feeling right now. Blood flowing where it hasn't flowed. Stretches just feel so awesome. All right. And gently release. Next one is for the chest opener. And we are going to be at the edge of our chair, holding on to the back of the chair. Think to reach the sternum up toward the ceiling. Just lift it up toward the ceiling. Remember not to drop the head back. We're not working the cervical neck. We're just opening the chest. Opening up. Open, open, open. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And this one, do as many as you can, especially if you're working VRS. I would say every hour on the hour, do 30-second stretch like this. Nice. And then gently release. Prepare for side to side. Again, we are at the edge of the chair. One hand across, opposite knee, other hand to the back. Spine straight. And again, remember the chin stays in line with the sternum, the center of the chest. So we're not looking to the back. We're just twisting from the waist. And this one you can do as many times as you want as well. Do this often throughout the whole day. Beautiful. And then gently release. Remember, everything is gentle. You're being kind and taking care of yourself. Opposite hand on the knee. Reach for the back. Spine is nice and straight. Chin to the center, in line with the sternum. And then again, you're being to twist from the waist. This is a thoracic twist. Beautiful. Very nicely done. And gently, ever so gently releasing. Thank you, interpreters, and for anybody else who's enjoying this video. I love what I do. I love interpreting, but I don't love it when other interpreters are hurting. And so this is my passion, to share how to take care of yourself. Much love.